My name is Pongrácz Kocsis and I'm a family physician. I was born in Hungary. That's where I immigrated from to Canada eventually. At the time, Hungary was part of the so-called communist or the socialist bloc. There were significant restrictions on freedoms compared to, let's say, to the West.
The Soviet army occupied Hungary at the end of World War II, pushing it towards communism.
So it was an oppressive system compared to what the Western system was at the time. It was difficult to get passport to leave the country to any Western country, especially before you served in the army. The way the system worked, if you wanted to go to university, when you applied and you got into university, you got drafted into the army for a year, and then you started your school. So that's what I did. I applied to university, I got in, I served 1 year in the army, then I started my university education in Hungary. At that point, my older brother, who also finished his sort of stint in the army, him and I decided that we're going to try to leave. And the easiest way to get passport was if you got a tourist visa with a group. And because we both did our army training, I was in university, we were able to actually get a group visa with the government organization that took people to Austria. So we left on the bus with the group, and when we got to Austria, we left the bus and didn't return.
The majority of Hungarian immigration occurred after World War II. In 1956, 100,000 Hungarians left after the revolution against the communist rule.
So about after 6 months of wait, we got a Canadian visa, and we actually flew to Canada. Because of my lack of English at the time when I arrived to Canada, I did not speak English at all. So first I had to take English course, which I did for a winter. Then I actually went back to high school for a year. I needed to do that because I did not get my high school diploma from Hungary, i.e. the government would not release it because I did not leave legally, right? So I was offered that if I take grade 13, then they will accept my 4-year high school, which I had credit for each year. So I took grade 13 and I got my Canadian high school diploma.
Hard work and determination has allowed Dr. Kocsis to continue working for over 20 years. Dr. Kocsis runs a small practice. He provides care for his patients as well as his coworkers.
I've worked for Dr. Kocsis for 16 years. It was my first job after being out of the workforce for a while, and he's a compassionate and caring man, and I enjoy working for him very much.
We were fortunate enough that my uncle lived in Canada already, so he sponsored us, and that made it easier. It was pretty exciting, a bit scary. You don't know what you're going to find, but it was very exciting. It was a new start.